Hello, welcome to MJ's Mystical Tarot, where tarot and true crime come together to try to get answers on missing persons, cold cases, and unsolved cases. And thank you to those of you who have been subscribed to my channel or watching my channel for a bit. I have been away from recording and releasing videos for a little over a week due to some health issues and family health issues. So thank you for your patience, and today I am back, and today I'm going to do Gus Lamont. I don't know a lot about his case. I saw Jasmine from Jasmine's Crazy Cat Tarot do a few videos on him, a few readings on him, so I will link her playlist to Gus down below. But I like to not know a lot of information when I do a first reading. I know he was from Australia, and I know he's been missing for a little while, and I know he's only, I think, somewhere between 2 and 4 years old. He's not very old. So I want to call in the energy, spirit, and spirit guides for Gus Lamont. Gus Lamont. Gus Lamont, please and thank you. And in particular, I put my emphasis on spirit guides because children that young often don't realize what happened to them or understand. So I really want Gus Lamont's spirit guides to answer for him, please and thank you. So what happened to Gus Lamont? Faked death. Okay. Mastermind. Loose end. Strategy. What else do we need to know? What happened to Gus Lamont? Impersonation. Truth. Blind justice. Drugs. Whoa, and I'm getting alive. Okay, a whole bunch. Underground. That could be an underground network. Beach came in reverse. Yes. Karmic justice, accomplice partner. So let's get faked death, alive. Let's try and make sure these are all on camera. Impersonation, loose end, mastermind, strategy, accomplice partner in crime, blind justice, drugs. And drugs can mean that they drugged him to make him easier to move, or so now we need clarification because I was not expecting alive or fake death. So can we clarify fake death for Gus Lamont, please and thank you. Broken, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. Can we clarify alive for Gus Lamont, please and thank you. Can Gus Lamont's spirit guides clarify alive for Gus Lamont, please and thank you. Emotional storm, turmoils, unstable, affected, withdrawn, single, lonely, solitary. So he could be alive and being kept somewhere with somebody unstable, somewhere that's withdrawn from the rest of the world. Can we clarify impersonation for Gus Lamont, please, and thank you. Soulmates, deep love, unity, connection, realizations, epiphanies, understandings, awakenings. So maybe a couple was impersonating something or someone. Can we clarify loose end for Gus Lamont? Intimacy, bonding, sensual, confiding. Can we clarify truth? Oh. Okay, and when these came flying down, that turned my broken upside down. So I'm going to leave that upside down because I believe everything happens for a reason. So we have open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. Foundation, established, family, security. So family is involved in some capacity. Clinging, holding on, obsessing, spying. So somebody could have been creeping. Peace, balance, harmony, friendship. Only you, devoted, attached, crave. Again, that's kind of giving spying, creeping. Spying, thank you. Social network information. So could he have been trafficked in some way? That would explain a mastermind and a partner in crime, accomplice, as well as a fake death. That could also explain a impersonation and blind justice. Nourish, self-growth, self-focused, soul-finding. Beginnings, try again, new direction, start over. Distracted, sidetracked, change, delay. So there's been changes, there's been delays. Can we clarify blind justice for Gus Lamont, please, and thank you. That would also explain underground. And drugs, because if he was trafficked or something, they usually use drugs to subdue or keep people quiet, don't they? Can we clarify blind justice for Gus Lamont, please, and thank you. Resistance, secret admirer, suppressing, timid. So maybe they know who's involved. I'm going to go to a new deck that I have, and this one just has images, which is kind of what I like about it because it allows whoever I'm connecting to really not worry about the words, but focus on the imagery, and hopefully that will connect with a child's energy more. So what do we need to know about Gus Lamont's disappearance? Where is he? Who's involved? What happened? He's on cloud 9 is what I'm getting. So maybe he feels that wherever he is better than where he was. What else do we need to know? Gus Lamont. Where is Gus Lamont currently physically? Ooh. That's kind of giving me in the void, underground. That's giving me underground, so that could still be underground trafficking or underground something. Where is Gus Lamont currently, physically, please and thank you. Is Gus currently physically alive? Is Gus Lamont currently physically still alive on Earth? Please and thank you. sense I get, this looks like he's caught between a rock and a hard place, in a way. Somewhere with mountains, a lot of sky imagery, so he could be somewhere where he gets to see nature. And I'm seeing an angel and a devil. But this is still giving me alive for some reason. So he could still be alive and caught between good and evil. Maybe he feels like he has to walk on the blade of a knife to keep himself where he is. What else do we need to know about Gus Lamont's disappearance? Where is he? Who's involved? Total drama, action. Recording, evidence, revealing announcements. So there's going to be evidence that will come to light at some point. Whoa, that's a bit. Gus Lamont, Gus Lamont, Gus Lamont. What do we need to know? Hidden keys, putting things together. Again, evidence will come to light. They will find something. Destroyed, shattered, broken, effed up. Crying over you. Somebody misses him. Or at least they're pretending to miss him. Dirt digging. So we need to dig in the dirt to find the evidence. Anything else, Gus Lamont? A stalker. And I got that already with the spying and everything. Thief in reverse. Paranoid, cautious, insecure, guarded, trapped, focused. These all came in reverse, but I think it's because I accidentally dropped them in reverse. So I'll leave thief in reverse, but I'm going to leave these upright because I think these ones are meant to be upright. I do think thief is meant to be in reverse. What else do we need to know? Gus Lamont, Gus Lamont, Gus Lamont. What happened? Where is he? Who's involved? Is he okay? Be open to miracles. So that's kind of giving me that he could be alive. Anything else, Gus Lamont? Gus Lamont, Gus Lamont. Realize how unique you are. One more. Could he be wearing, from this I'm getting that maybe they have him in a disguise, whoever has him. So if he is seen, he doesn't look like himself. Intend and manifest. Okay. What else do we need to know about Gus Lamont's disappearance? What are the factors or the motivation behind his disappearance? Rejection or betrayal? Background energy, succubus, and the reverse, nonconformist. Well, not necessarily the reverse of that, but this is a new deck that I made. Reflection, closed off, so somebody who's closed off. Power control, militant. Metamorphosis, always drunk or high. Fortitude, regulation, and energy vampire. What else do we need to know about the disappearance of Gus Lamont? Please and thank you. A betrayal. So a female betrayed him. And I know he's in Australia. I'm not familiar with Australia, but is there any area that kind of looks like this? That could be a significant clue for his location. And he also gave here and now. So again, this is kind of giving me that he might be alive. The background energy on that one, coming of age. Gus Lamont, Gus Lamont, Gus Lamont. What do we need to know? Where is he? What happened? Who's involved? Is he still alive? Two of Cups, soulmates, unity, close bond, spiritual connection. So couple energy, whether they're a romantic couple or I'm hearing like partner in crime. Death, transformation, endings and change, transition and release. And this doesn't mean physical death. This just means transformation, changes. So that could signify changes to his appearance. Three of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, effort, and goals. King of Swords, logical and analytical, emotionally detached, strict and serious, authority. So a male is involved. Is Gus Lamont still currently physically alive on Earth? Please and thank you. Two of Swords, stalemate, stuck, denial, difficult choices, crossroads. So he could be kept alive right now, but it could go either way. Background energy, the world, completion, closing cycles, achievement. Let's get a couple from here. Is Gus Lamont currently physically alive? Please and thank you. The energy is chaotic. Whew. I feel that energy vampire just draining me. I think they don't want us to know the truth. Is Gus Lamont currently physically alive on Earth? Please and thank you. And again, I'm getting alive. Background energy. This was planned. There could be SA involved. There could be that involved. Might have been choked to be subdued. There is going to be evidence, though. There is evidence. Somebody might have been cheating. There's an argument that is involved. They're going to try and... It might have been an accident, or they're going to try and make it look like an accident. He was tied up. Trafficked. Whew. And I am burning up. So, as I said, I will link Jasmine's playlist for Gus down below. Tarot and Oracle are open to interpretations, and these cards that are mostly just images are definitely open to interpretation. So if you got some different meanings from these cards, please feel free to comment that below. If you have questions you would like me to ask in my next reading on Gus, please comment that below. If you have any case suggestions for me to cover, please comment that below. If you haven't already, please like my video and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you as a part of my mystical coven. Thank you so much for watching and connecting with me today. And until next time, I hope you have a great day. Bye.